Hello and welcome to Crafting Inspirations with Joanne. I'm Joanne, a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator here in Newfoundland, Canada. I love to connect, inspire, and motivate new and exciting possibilities through stamping. This month, for the month of November, I have chosen to use the Curvy Celebrations Variety Bundle. And my focus is going to be on Christmas, since Christmas is just around the corner. So each week I will be demonstrating a new card using the Curvy Christmas and the Curvy Dies that's in that bundle, along with some of the DSP that came with the bundle. So I'm just going to turn my camera around and we'll get started with today's demonstration. So just give me a moment. So here is the Curvy Celebrations stamp sets that you can purchase. It's available to customers from November the 3rd till January the 4th. It's a beautiful stamp sets. It can be used for any occasion of the year as well as for Christmas. So you can purchase each item separately, and the Quite Curvy stamp set is the one that you can use for any occasion. That is $23, and the order for that one is 154430. Or you can get the Curvy Dies. The Curvy Dies is $39, and the order number for that is 154319. Or you can get them as a bundle. And the bundle is a Quite Curvy bundle, and it's $55.75. And the order for the bundle for both the stamp set and the dies is the order number for that is 156228. Then you can purchase the Curvy Christmas stamp set, which I will be using tonight. It's the order number for that one is 155364, and it's $29. And you get 13 full polymer stamp sets. And then you can get the classic Christmas 6x6 Designer Series paper. You get 48 sheets, 4 of each one, and there's there's designs on both sides. But if you want to purchase it all, like I did, you can purchase it all for $96, and you'll save 10% off, and you will get the Quite Curvy stamp set, the Curvy Dies, the Curvy Christmas stamp set, and the Christmas Designer Series paper. And you would save 10% off when you purchase all of it together. So I'm just going to move this out of the way, and we'll get started on tonight's card. So I'm going to be using some of the elements from the Curvy Christmas. And I just got to look for some paper now. So I've got my stamps already taken out of the stamp set. And I know that there is probably a possible glare. Like I said, this stamp set, the Curvy Christmas, has 13 full polymer stamps. It's a quite beautiful set. And I need some Night and Navy cardstock. So I'm just finding some Night and Navy somewhere in my pile that I got pre-cut already, and I can't seem to find any Night and Navy. Let's look one more time, and if not, I'll get a full sheet and we'll cut from the full sheet. Let's see if this would work. I'm not going to use Night Navy. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight in tonight's card. Let's just change it up a little bit. So this is what Misty Moonlight looks like, and this is Designer Series paper from Trimming the Town, and on one side it's got little small houses, and on the other side I got snowflakes. So tonight's card, I'm going to incorporate both sides of Trimming the Town DSP, or Designer Series paper, and I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight, and I think it looks a lot better with the paper than the Night Navy did, so I think it's going to be a good combination. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the paper trimmers, and I'm going to score my page at 4 1/4 since I didn't have this scored. So So I'm just going to score it a couple of times and bring it back. And then I'm just going to get a bone folder and I'm going to fold it in half. And one good thing with this card, we're going to show both sides of the Designer Series paper on this card. So this is what our card would look like normally, but I'm going to take that down a little bit and I'm going to cut a little wave with one of the dies that comes with the kit. So I'm going to use this one. It's got dots. Stampin' Up's die and embossing machine. It's a new machine. It's nice and compact. And here we go. I'm just going to lay down my cutting plate and lift up my paper. Bring in my cardstock, my card base, and I'm going to put that through on the full plate. And then I'm going to show you up close. This is the dies that you come with. There's a solid straight line that's going back here. So, and then the dots is on one side. So on this one, I do want the dots to be onto my card. So our card is going to look like this. And I want the dots in on this one. So I just want to make sure the straight line is towards me. And I want to make sure that the dies fit inside the cutting plate. And they're 6 inches long. And our plates are 6 inches long, so which is great. So I'm just going to put the sheet, another top sheet in. And I'm going to bring it through the machine. And we'll hear a little thud. So that's one cut with the machine, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this piece will keep for another card. It's a great sheet for cutting out punches or anything like that, or another die. And this is our card base. Now our card base is cut not quite in half. So I'm just going to lay that aside because I'm going to be using this now, and I'm going to bring out some Whisper White pieces of cardstock, and I've got 3 of them. I'm just going to move some of the dots, and I'm just going to make sure that the straight line is up on top. So we're going to do 3 extra runs of this through our die and embossing machine. And the key thing is to have your plates and it all lined up. So because the dies are going vertical this way, you're not going to get the loud thud noise that I had done when it was horizontal. So and that cut away just like that. And then I'm going to run it through once more again. And what I'm doing is I'm just positioning the die onto my Whisper White and cutting it through, bringing it through. Like you can do this, I'm doing it 3 times on this card. So you need to cut it 3 times. And the paper that I'm using is about 2 inches by 5.5. So, and I want that to be here. Oh, I got 2 plates laid down. We want to make a sandwich with our die plates. And this is the last run through. And you should really clean your dies in between, but just to save time on this video, I'm not going to clean in between because it'll take me a little while, but I'll just show you how you can clean your die, especially this die. Now I've got a lot of dots that's in here that's not cleaned. So what I normally do is, I don't know if I could be able to do it now, but I'll just run your, take a pick tool and your pointer or your pick portion of it and just poke out your holes. And now if this was just a one cut through, all you would need to do is just run it through like this and it would remove all your spots all at once. But where I did this 3 times, it's not letting me do it there tonight. So that's just how you would clean it before you store it away. So, and then you would just, and it just fell on the floor. Okay, and now I'm going to bring back my paper trimmer once again. And then we've got this Designer Series paper from Trimming the Town. It's beautiful on one side with snowflakes and that. And then I got the tree, the houses on the other side. So when I'm cutting this and when my card opens, I want the houses to be inside going the right way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. By 5 1/2, so that the houses, this piece we can use, so our houses is going the right way, and our snowflakes, obviously there's no direction for that. So let's bring back our card base. So there we go, that's how you would clean it. And it comes in like this, and then what we're going to do is put our card, Designer Series paper, inside of our card base. So it's beautiful just like that. So then what we're going to do with the other pieces that we just had, and we're going to do the same thing, get rid of any circles that's left behind, is run them through. And some pieces we're not going to have any circles on. I should, forgetting where my camera's to. My desk has changed a little bit in the past month. And I'm so used to working on one side of my desk, and I gotta apologize if I wasn't on screen then. So this is how it would look, our card. So we want to make like snow mounds of mountains, like snow covered mountains. So, and this is a little bit just a decorative piece that I put on to the card. So this one is obviously going to be a little bit bigger. And then I'm just going to lay this one, they're all going the same way, so I just want a little bit different of a design. So here we go. So there's our design of our snow. So we can start, what I like to do, we can start pinning these down or gluing these down. And I'm going to take this Stampin Seal. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the Stampin Seal just on the bottom of our base of our snow mountain or our snow mountain. And then I'm just putting it on the Designer Series paper like so. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that we can play with how we want it to look. So I might do this one this way and push it down as far as this nail has been too. So once again, just put it down towards the base of the Whisper White. And I'm bringing that one down so far as I can get it. So there's another root. And one more. Put our glue on, or put our snail on. And we're just forcing it down as much as we can. So there we go. So there's our snow cover mounds. I never really took that in consideration, how deep that was going to be. So let's see if I can get this down a little bit further without ripping my paper. There we go. So let's try this one more time. I think this is about as far as down it's going to get. So we'll just leave it like that. And then this is going to come down on top. So the snow mountains go really up to the sky. So then what I'm going to do, remember the house is on the back of the paper. So what I did, I took the paper snips and I took out each house. So this is how, there's the front of the paper, or the back if you wanted to call it. And then we're going to cut out the houses individually. Now I got some of the houses already done. So I got this little small house. This one I got left to cut out. And here's some of the houses that's left. And I do have one already with a bit of snail onto it. So I'm going to leave that one upside down. And we'll cut this one out. So they're quite easy to cut out. And I'm going straight towards the line, or to the edge of the houses. And cutting down. And I'm just taking the roof and going around the chimney. And come straight across. There we go. There's the chimney. So now we can position that onto our card. But before we do, because we don't want to position a house here and have it up into the sky as such. So let's put some tearaway tape. If I can find the end of my tearaway tape. Here we go. And let's put some tearaway tape right across the inside, not on the crease, but just inside the crease there a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tear a little bit of tearaway tape in sections. So there we go. And take your pick tool and tear away the back of the two-way tape. Never had that down all that good. So just rub it back over again, once again. And there we go. So what we want to do is lay our Designer Series paper just inside that crease line, not on the crease, but just next to it. And make sure she's lined up onto your card. And then just fold it over and put it in place. So there was a couple of little dots here I'm going to try to get out. Here we go. So this is our little mountains, our snow mounds, and our card opens like that. And there's the houses inside, so you can see the inside of the Designer Series paper. So now it's just to position these houses around where you like to have them. So I'm just going to put this one in this spot. And you can put as many or as little amount of houses around that you prefer. So here we go. like a little neighborhood. And I'm just making sure I got the houses tucked away underneath the mounds. And if you want it to, you can have one down here in the corner, like so. And a little skinny one. I'm going to put you over here. And this little green guy. And you can certainly use glue dots as well if you like. So let's see. I'm going to put this one. Let's put this one over here. There we go. And then with the dies, or with the stamp set, I'm going to use May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this around the curve of our, let's bring this over a little bit and bring it down. There we go. And we'll position it on. And I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight stamp pad. And we're just going to ink this up. And there we go. And then we can always put a couple of houses inside down here if you want. So let's do that. So let's take this big house. Just to tie the front to the inside of your card. And then what I normally do is I just cut straight up so that it's a quick little cut. And then I could be a little bit more precise when I'm cutting around. So there we go. Oh, don't want to cut off our chimney. That was my dog. So we can put this little house down here. And if we want to, we can cut a couple a little bit more, but for the timing of the video, I'm just going to leave it as one. And then I'm just going to use sentiment that is from let's see. We got May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And then I'm just going to use Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Itty Bitty Christmases. So let's put that inside. And let's get a block. And let's stamp that up with Mémento Black. And if you want to, you can certainly use the Curvy Dies and cut out a little curvy piece of white and have it coming around to tie it in with the front if you like. So there's our card. And if you wanted to, you can certainly, let's do it. I don't know how well it's going to ink, but we'll use the stars. It's in the Curvy Christmas up here. So I'm just going to put those into the block. corner-wise. And let's see how it's going to go around our curve, which goes there perfectly. So let's bring out the Mémento Black. And if you want it to, you can certainly use Versamark and do this in gold. So, and there's our stars for up on top in the sky. So I hope you enjoyed the card. Now we can certainly use how it's stuck up there a little bit. Let's bring in some glue dots where we only glued a portion. And one more glue dot for up here. There we go. I just seen another spot right here. So there we go. That is our Curvy Christmas. May your days be merry and bright card. If you liked today's video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, Crafting Inspirations. I upload a video every Sunday, so hit the bell so that you can be notified of my future videos. And you can certainly leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this card today. And just to let me know where you're watching from. I like to know where my viewers are watching or viewing from. So I just want to say thank you for watching and have a great evening. Bye-bye.